Your Excellencies, distinguished participants, all protocol observed, good morning. Today, we gather at a critical juncture for Africa. Our theme of raising Africa's ambition to address land degradation, desertification, and drought is not just timely, it's vital. The urgency is clear. Climate change, pollution, and biodiversity loss are intertwined crises that threaten our very existence. These are not just environmental issues, they are economic and social challenges that threaten the very fabric of our societies and demand our immediate and collective action. The stakes are high. Climate change is costing African economies up to 15% of their gross domestic product annually. Governments are diverting up to 9% of their budgets in a time of very scarce resources in order to cope with extreme weather shocks, while at the same time grappling with debt distress and facing very tough trade-offs between climate action and meeting critical development needs to invest in health and education. Meanwhile, 65% of our arable land is degraded, costing us $68 billion a year in lost productivity. Deforestation rates are twice the global rate in Africa, further undermining our agricultural output, food security, and our ecosystems. We must act now. Programs like REDD+, which seek to reduce emissions from deforestation, are crucial. But we need more. Carbon market must be fair. We need to invest in developing carbon markets with prices that are fairly reflecting the true value of our contributions to globally solving climate change. Currently, African carbon credits are undervalued, often less than $10 per ton, compared to $120 for advanced economies. Balancing carbon credit initiatives with the need of our communities, including their access to forest resources for sustainable development, is key. And developing high integrity of African carbon markets that unlock our potential and ensures equitable pricing for all is a strategic priority. Our collective strength is our greatest asset. The Economic Commission for Africa is supporting our member states in addressing climate change, land degradation, and deforestation through a number of initiatives, like developing carbon registries, harmonizing protocols, enhancing access to climate finance, working with our colleagues in UNFCCC to align our nationally determined contributions with global recommendations, and strengthening the capacity of our African group of climate negotiators, as well as equipping them with evidence-based tools and resources. In conclusion, the challenges we face are immense, but the so are the opportunities for Africa to lead the way with innovative and sustainable solutions. By leveraging our collective strength and deepening our collaboration, we can protect our ecosystem, empower our communities, and drive sustainable development. This path forward will require commitment in resources, in policy, and action. Together, we can build a resilient future for Africa, for our children and grandchildren. Let us transform our ambition into action. Thank you.